Good evening and welcome to the Baby Bunting Live Series, Episode 11. I'm Elise and I've got Mel and Mark with me here tonight. We're going to take you through a virtual tour of one of our Baby Bunting stores. We know that it can be very overwhelming when you're actually expecting or you've had your first little one when you enter one of our stores. So that's why tonight we're going to take you through the store and talk about some of the things that you can think about while you're at home now, while you're then trying to decide what you need to choose for your little one. At Baby Bunting, we've also got some other options for shopping for you at this point in time. We've got our wonderful website, which has got our online shopping, so you can order online and have it delivered straight to your home. Please be mindful that currently there are a few delays with the Australia Post and our couriers at this point in time, but you can also do on our website our click and collect process, which is contactless, so that then you can actually arrive at our store and collect from our storeroom at the back. We also have the ability for you to call our stores and actually then talk to someone over the phone and actually then place that order over the phone with our team members and then come in and collect it, or do that contactless collect it from the back. We also have the ability that you can call our stores and have a chat. You can also jump onto our website and then also do the helping hand. And one of our team members from one of our wonderful 56 stores will be able to then give you a call and discuss all your questions and help you do those decisions where you can't physically do in person at this point in time. We also have all of our 56 stores open at this point in time, but please be mindful that we do have social distancing in all of our stores, and we also do have restricted numbers of customers able to be in our stores. So you may have to wait at that front door until you're able to come in when our numbers are actually at that level. So we thank you for your patience at this point in time and for making sure that our team members and you, our customers, are kept safe at this important time in our lives. So now we're going to just head over to Mel, who's going to discuss some of our car seats with you.
Thanks, Elise. Hi, everyone. Welcome tonight. So probably the most important thing that I would say with having a newborn is definitely a car seat. So when people first come into the store, I find they get really overwhelmed with our car seat because it does look like you need a lot. In reality, you probably only need 2. Just depends how many cars you really have as well and how many children. But if it is your first, you're really only going to need 2. So you do start off with our capsule range. These range from 0 to 6 months, 0 to 12 months. These are great because they click out, the base stays in your car, and that capsule can click straight into your pram. Depending what brand of a pram you have, depends on what capsule will fit, but it's nice and easy if the baby's asleep, things like that. You will never disturb them, so very easy if you're out and about with a sleeping baby. Or alternatively, you can go to a 0 to 4 car seat. These do go rearward facing, recommended up until about 18 months plus. All of our car seats do have height markers on them, especially our extended rearward facing period car seats. It is very important to make sure that those shoulders do reach that middle marker before turning them forward facing. Then the car seat will last up until 4 years. After that, you do have your 12 months to 8 year convertible car seats or your harness seats. So the convertible car seats, later on that 5-point harness comes out once their shoulders reach the middle marker and you can feed the seatbelt through, or alternatively harnessed until 8 years. Then up the back you have your 4+ booster seats. Now we do have a car seat fitting service here, Baby on Board. They are brilliant. They are doing non-contact fittings at the moment. So you can book your car seat appointment online or just call the store and we'll book one for you at your preferred store. So now we'll just head over to prams. So if you just want to follow me. So with prams, one of the most common questions I get is, what is your best pram? There is no correct answer for that. A pram is perfect dependent on your lifestyle. So some people just want an easy, quick fold, light pram that they can take their baby to just a shopping centre, paths, things like that. Or you have your other families which can be quite active, need the big all-terrain wheels, love to go jogging, off-road, things like that. So we stock all of this range here. So they also do have various prices as well. So you do start off with just your lightweight single stroller. We then have your double stroller, which can convert from a single to a double as well. Some of these do come with a bassinet, so little one is enclosed, nice and safe as well. That bassinet lasts roughly until they're about 9 kilos. They will tell you with their neck control, things like that, when they are ready to go into a seat. You've then got straight down the line here. So this is an example, our Upper Baby Vista, of a double pram, or you've got your Bugaboo Lynx as a single. These are very, very popular prams. So if you just want to head straight down. We have a large range here, such as Bugaboo, Jules, Silver Cross, Steelcraft, Velcro Baby, Maxi Cozy. We have a really large range. So feel free to have a look online as well to look at all of our brands as well. A very popular one as well is of course our travel prams. So these travel prams are lightweight strollers. Some of them do fit in the overhead locker of an airplane as well. Just keep in mind that you will have to check with the airline before taking them on. But they do fold into a nice little square. Now I see a lot of people come into our stores as well using these as an everyday stroller. That is perfectly fine. You get your boot space back because it folds into a nice little square. Things like that. They're light, they're compact, you can pretty much take them anywhere. So they are also brilliant for everyday use, not just when you're traveling. So now, just behind you, I will hand you over to Mark, who will take us through some carriers.
Howdy, how's it going? So carriers are fantastic for keeping your hands free. If you're going for a walk or you go up to the shops and you want to keep your baby out of the way so you've still got your hands free to pick up products and that sort of thing. There's 3 sort of main kinds of carriers. You've got these ones over here, which are sort of like a wrap. It's a bit more natural. You can it's apparently more comfortable to wear. You've also got pretty simple ones that allow you just to put the baby in forward facing, rear facing. They're nice and lightweight. Or you can move over to ones that have a few more features. They allow you to hold the baby on the hip, on your back. They can have them facing different directions. And the other cool thing is some of them have air, like mesh sort of fabric that allows you to cooler, particularly in summer. It just depends when you're going to be using it. That's pretty much carriers.
And welcome to our beautiful nursery area. So all our team members at Baby Bunting really want to help you make an informed decision on what's right for you. So it's not about what's the most favourite item out there, what's the most popular. It's about making sure it suits your lifestyle, your choices, and I guess your needs as well. So at Baby Bunting, when we're talking about nurseries, we're going to ask you about where is the little one going to sleep when you first come home from hospital? Is the little one going to be in a bassinet beside you in your room? Are you going to have the nursery set up and have the cot there ready for that little one to go straight into? We're also going to give you, I guess, tips as well for how you're going to set up that nursery with what you need as your essentials and to pop that child safely into that bed. Because that's one of the most main things, is to have that safe sleeping environment for your little one. We're going to discuss about the nursery, what's actually in there to begin with, what storage you have. Do you need to have an extra chest of drawers to put those little bits and bobs that you need, or those tiny little clothes for that new precious little baby that you've got at home? You know, where are you going to change that little one? Because it's important to make sure that you've got a changing station there pretty much 24/7. You're going to be changing that nappy than what you wish you were, but it is going to be something that you're doing. So having that change table set up and ready to go, whether it's on top of your chest of drawers or whether it's a separate change unit available where you can wheel around at that point in time. You know, making sure that when you are feeding that little one, have you got that nice relaxed environment? We've got a nice range of different gliders for you to actually sit down and actually feed that little one. You know, we want to make sure that it's comfortable for you, that you feel relaxed in there and that it's supporting you. We'll also be asking you, if you are breastfeeding, have you got a breastfeeding cushion, so that when you're feeding that little one and holding them up, that cushion is supporting your arms, that you're not holding the weight of the child that whole time. Because it can be quite tiring when you are feeding. You know, it's very different experience when you do have that little one in your arms. It's not a quick 5 minutes and you're done sometimes when you're breastfeeding that little one, or when in that bottle, that you need to, make sure that you are in that nice relaxed environment, and take that time to bond with your little one at that point in time. When you're looking at your furniture, we'll be asking you about what design do you have in your house. Have you got a modern house where you might like those straight lines? Have you got your classic design where you want the curves? Some people want the actual colours of the wood, where we've got our nice white and our wood tone here. Other people want the full natural colour in your natural woods and your whites and your darker woods there. So it's really, we're going to be asking you those questions, because this nursery for you is this beautiful room to bring that new little one home from the hospital. And so we want to make sure that it's perfect for you, that when you walk in there to put that little one to sleep, that it is that most relaxed environment where you can put that cherished little one in, and then when you go back in the night time to pick them up for that night feed or to change them, that it's still that calming, relaxed environment for you. So we're going to go through now to our Manchester section, just because that leads on from where we've just shown you all the different furniture that you can get. And there are multiple different ranges at Baby Bunting, from Love and Care to Brewery to Urbane there. So we want to show you the Manchester so that you can make it really your personal little spot. So in our stores, we've got a huge variety of different Manchester, because really it's about making it pop for you. What colours you want in there. You might know the sex of the child and you'll pop the pinks and the blues. You might not know what you're having, and it's that surprise, that, waiting for it at the end, that when you hold that little one, that you then go, oh, I've got my beautiful little boy, I've got my beautiful little girl. And then you can then come and choose all the variety of colours that you really want to then be able to enjoy and throw it out. Hey, I've got a little boy, I've got my blues, I've got my pinks, I'm so excited. And this is the place where, when you are able to bring your family and friends into your house, you'll be able to show them. I guess, and now what you'll be doing is you'll be using, our live feeds, and you'll be using your Zooms and everything else to show your family and your loved ones the nursery that you're setting up. And we're here to help you do that, and that's what we're here for. Whether it be online and you're talking to our live chat, whether you're calling one of our team members at one of the stores, we're here to make it as easy as possible for you at this time where you may not be able to come out and see us in person. So I guess some of the basics that you'd want to do for your nursery is, if you've got that cot, making sure that you've got your mattress protectors. Most people will have 3, one on, one spare, and one in the wash. And you've got those fitted sheets, so you've got them ready, so that in the middle of the night, if there's an accident, which there will be, you'll be able to whip it off and you've already got it spare. You're not there trying to dry that mattress so that you can put that little one back to bed. But have a look at our ranges. Jump online and see the different colour options that we've got. We've got so many cute little things, even just from our, oops, sorry, it is live and I forgot there was a wall there behind me. From our lamps, for when you're going in and you're just going to turn on that light, so you've got that little bit of a glow where you can pick your little one up, to the different wall decals to really personalise it for what you like there. So it's all about you, and that's what we're here for, to help you on your journey and to answer your questions and to support you. So I'm going to throw you now over to Mel, who's then going to talk about our different little sleeping bags.
Thanks, Elise. So with our sleepwear, we have a large variety of range. So we have from swaddle ups with Love to Dream. They are great for your newborns, up until ergo pouches. So we have sleep suits, sleep bags. It really just depends on the age. So these all come in a variety of togs that are sold seasonally. So you have your thinner ones in summer and your thicker ones in winter. Please keep in mind this is to room temperature. So a lot of people think, oh, it's 10 degrees outside, I'm going to put them in a 3.5 tog, but the room itself is about 20 degrees, so please keep that in mind. But yes, we have a large variety here, so you can always come in and have a look at those as well, or jump online to see all of our different ranges there. So if we just walk around here, I will hand you over to Mark, who will talk about safety.
Groovy. Welcome to safety. Standing in front of some gates. Gates are great for keeping your child away from the stairs. They're also good for dogs if you want to keep them in one part of the backyard or stop people getting around the side of the house or something. There's a bunch of different accessories. You can make them wider, shorter, taller, all kinds of fun stuff. We also have lots of adapters to fit them safely to things like glass walls. We also have things to make corners no longer so hard, lots of foam bumpers and stick-on rubber bits. We also have a bunch of toilet and bathroom accessories. We've got things to keep baby secure in the bath. We've got potties, even ones that look like little toilets for training. That's pretty much safety. I'll pass you on to high chairs now.
Thanks, Mark. Okay, we're now down in our high chair section. So I guess this is a really big step when you take, you've been feeding that little one and then you're moving on to your solids. And it's so enjoyable, I guess, to then know that that little one is developing and we're now into solids. So we want to help you on that journey. We've got a range of different high chairs and, for that it's about making it easy for you. Therefore, we've got high chairs which are just up and down in height. So if you're sitting down, where you're relaxed because you're going to be there for a little while feeding that little one, you can adjust your high chair up and down in height. You can recline the backrest of them. So for that little one who yet isn't fully sitting up and doesn't have that full neck and back control, you can just slightly angle it down a little bit just to support them. We're also going to be asking you about what have you already got for this next stage. You possibly will need a messy mat which goes underneath your high chair to capture all of those spills and food which often doesn't make it in the mouth or might get thrown back at you at that point in time. But also, have you got your bowls and your spoons? We've also talked about, different, say, cookbooks that we might have available as well, and what support you've got out there, because often your maternal child health nurse will be able to help you on this stage of moving from breast milk or formula into the next stage of introducing those solids and different foods there. So we have got a big wide range from Peg Perigo to Joy as well. We've got Nuna and our Steelcraft different high chairs. So it's really trying to work out what's going to suit your house, what's going to fit nicely into your kitchen and do what you need it to do. So we have got them all on display so that you can look at them, but also on our website as well. Jump on there and you can have a look at all the other ones. So also when you're getting ready to have that little one, think about the different essential clothes that you'd have. Different singlets and little suits there as well. Think about something that you want, to be able to pop in as that cute little suit where you're going to be taking those photos in the hospital when they're just born there. But also we've got a range of whole different things. We've got the bonds and marquees as well. We also have a huge range of toys and play gear. So things for every different age. So as they change and as they're growing and they're developing into different stages, we've got it for you. From our floor mats for that newborn, for that tummy time, and developing their neck, we've got all those here at Baby Bunting there. And different ranges from ELC as well is fantastic, and they actually state on the products the different development stages for you. And then we're going into our feeding. So feeding is something which is very personal, and we're here to help you and support you on that journey. So whether it be breastfeeding or whether it be formula feeding your little one, we're here to give you that guidance and assistance. So we've got quite a big range in different brands, from Tommy Tippy to Medela to Avent, and it's thinking about what you need. When you're setting up your home to have this little one, do you need the sterilizer there? So it's easy that you wash your bottles, pop them in, flick the switch, and they're sterilised, ready to go when you need to set them up with that formula or to put your express milk into there. You've got the perfect prep machine, so if you are using that formula, it's nice and easy and will then get that water temperature ready for you. So there's no need in trying to boil it up and then cool it down. It does it set at that perfect temperature for that little one to feed from. We've got our Medela. So our Medela have got the fantastic breast pumps there. So they can do the singles and they do the doubles there as well. They're there to assist you to be able to express and still give that little one that breast milk that you want to. And that could be that maybe you've returned to work, or maybe you need that sleep at night and you're prepared to then, someone else can get up and give that little one that feed just to give you those few extra hours of sleep, just so that you can then be ready to go at that next time, because sleep is so important for you when you've got that newborn. And then we've got our different Avent as well there. So it's thinking about what you need. Are you going to have a dummy? And we've got all the different ages there. And it's making sure that you've got that set, that solution to your needs. And that's what we're here for, to work through with you your actual, your problem, and to provide you with a solution that's going to assist you that you can then be ready and relaxed when you've got this little one at home. So as we keep going, we've got more of our different feeding brands down here, from our pigeon to our nuck as well, and Dr. Brown's. We've also got a whole range of bibs as well, but we've got our maternity wear. So things like that which can help you to make it easier for you, to support you as your body changes at this stage in your life. Now I'm going to hand you over to Mark, and he's going to go through our monitors with you.
Awesome. Monitors, probably my favourite section. They're obviously for watching your child from a separate room. It makes sort of moving around the house a lot easier. There's three main kinds. You've got ones that are just audio monitors, ones that are audio and video, and then you can get movement sensors that go under the mattress and let you know if they stop moving for certain amounts of time. Oricom does a really great bundle that combines different combinations of those, which is quite a good deal. The other thing to keep in mind is the range on the monitors. So the range is either 150 meters or 300 meters, but that distance gets a lot shorter with every wall and story of the house you have. So if you've got a multi-story house or thick walls or something like that, 300 meters is the way to go. VTech is quite good for that because all of their monitors have that longer range, so you can go for a sort of a slightly cheaper monitor that will still get you the distance. And the only other thing to consider is some of the cameras are remote controlled. You can move them around from the unit, and that's good if you've got a really weirdly shaped room that you need to like move around. You can't get it all in one shot. That's pretty much it. Join us at the counter.
So on behalf of myself, Elise and Mark, would like to thank you all for watching our virtual tour tonight. We look forward to helping you whether you're a new or expecting, or you're expecting your second or your third or your fourth child. We look forward to seeing you again shortly and helping you out in any